Hi, this is a quick demo of the real user monitoring functionality on DebugBear. We've installed an analytics snippet on this website, and now we have core web vitals data for real user visits on this demo site. So we've got 3 core web vitals metrics across the whole website, as well as some of the most popular pages and how the website is doing on core web vitals there. We can also see how core web vitals experience have changed over time, as well as how the experience vary across the world. For each of these metrics, we have a more in-depth view. So if I click on Largest Contentful Paint, I can see specific data just about this metric. For example, the subparts that tell me, are we getting delays by server response time? Are there render blocking scripts? Does it take a long time to load the image? We can kind of find out all of this and how it impacts real users. For real users, the LCP element will vary even on the same page. So we can look at a breakdown of different page elements and how often they end up being the LCP element. So we can see that most of the time it is this image, but other time it's going to be this newsletter sign up, CTA. We also have a tabular breakdown of performance. For example, we can see if certain visits from certain marketing campaigns are causing page speed issues, or maybe if it's particular countries where performance is poor. We also have a similar dashboard for INP interactions. And here again, it's super helpful to look at the INP elements because you can actually see what page elements people are interacting with and which of those interactions are causing poor performance. And if I go into the Optimize tab, it actually guides me through this data. So I start by saying I want to look at just one page. I look at a particular interaction that is slow, and then I can take a look at what's actually slowing down this interaction. Some of the time is spent actually processing the interaction, but then other time is just spent with general presentation delay and rendering logic. We can also see what scripts on the page are causing poor performance. So we can see this breakdown, and we see some of the time jQuery is slowing down the page, sometimes Google Tag Manager, sometimes it's Lodash, sometimes some of our own code, and we can get that breakdown to understand what we can do to optimize performance. We can also see why this code is running. So sometimes it's just like a timeout, so it's unrelated to the actual page interaction. Other times it's like a global handler on the document or on the body, and other times it's actually like an element that we're interacting with, and that's kind of why the handler is running. And to get even more depth on this, we can take a look at these page interactions. That kind of breaks down using the long animation frames API when those scripts are running. So for any given interactions, there are multiple scripts running during the interaction, and we can kind of see how much each of these contributes to the overall performance impact of this interaction. Beyond the core web vitals, we also provide data for additional performance metrics. For example, for the time to first byte metric, you can see, are there redirects causing delays? Is it just actually your poor server responses? Or is it high latency during the connection setup? You can also see to what extent there is a relationship between bounce rate and page load time, or look at any errors that happen on the page and how that's impacting your user experience. So to set this up, all you have to do is install a snippet on the website, and then that will report the data to our server for you to analyze. You can group your pages. So for example, if you have a certain set of pages and I want at the product pages, I just add this, and then those will be categorized, and you will be able to break down reporting by that. Or if you have any custom tagging or metrics that you want to set up, you can do that here as well, and just say, okay, I want to pick up a URL, create a parameter, and just store that so that I can then break it down later on based on that.